So Barrell Bourbon released their first cigar-focused product in 2026, coming in at cask strength and also aged between 7.5 to 18 years and finished in 4 different casks. There's a lot to unpack here, so stick around and pour up. It's the Bourbon Nut. Hey, welcome back. My name is Brock, and thanks for joining me today on this review where we're going to do a review on Barrell Bourbon's cigar blend that just released in 2026, maybe a month or two ago. Finally was able to find it here in the local area here in Gastonia, Charlotte. And so this bottle here, as we start to unpack this, it's got a lot going on to it. So this one right here is coming in at 111.2 proof. These are finished in 4 different types of casks, which are Madeira, Armagnac, rum, and Honduran oak casks. Aged between 7.5 and 18 years. Unfortunately, we don't know the percentage of what those are. If it's, half of it is 18 years aged or what. But nonetheless, we have the age range for this. And this is distilled Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee, so it's a blend. And MSRP, I paid $79.99 locally here in the market. Now I've seen it on Google for $84.99 is the MSRP, so $5 difference. It might vary in your market a little bit, but that's what I have on it. So let's get this thing open. I've shared this a good bit. I just purchased this past Friday before during Memorial Weekend. I've already put it in the blind testing as well too. So I'll flash that picture up and just kind of show. I shared it with my bourbon group. I blinded it against Joseph Magnus, the Penelope Cigar Sessions Chapter 1, right? And also threw in Midnight Winter's Dram, right? I've done a lot of cigars with that one. I think it's really good, so I threw that in the mix just to see how it fared. But I'll post that picture up and you kind of see the results on that. It was interesting to do that, but I enjoyed that. It's really good. I don't have a whole lot of cigar blend whiskeys or bourbons. So the ones I had, I just kind of stacked them against each other to see how this would fare. So let's get into the review of it. I'm gonna pour this up real quick. And as I pour this up, it's had time to breathe over the last couple of days. I've opened it up. So let's go ahead and get this on the nose and see what we're working with. Again, on the nose. By the way, tell me what are some of your favorite cigar batches or cigar blends that you've run across? Joseph Magnus have had, but what are all the ones out there? I know Old Elk has a cigar cut. But let me know. Drop in the comments down below. What are some of your favorite cigar batches? I'd love to know what they are too. So maybe it's something I need to look for. So back to the nose. Oh man. So this one's got a lot going on. This one's got, I get a little bit of like a pie crust kind of thing. Pie crust with maybe a little bit of cherry. I don't know if it's like dark fruits or dark cherry. Almost spilt that. On that as well too. Smells syrupy, like thick too. I like the nose on this a lot. A little bit of maple on this too. Hints of leather. That's primarily what I get out of that. I don't have 10 descriptors for it or anything like that. I usually might have 3 to 4, maybe at most, but that's what I'm kind of getting on the nose. But nose smells very inviting, very warm. I'm excited to get into it. So let's go ahead and get this on the palate. Cheers. Man, there's a lot going on there. This one's creamy. There's some of the oak tannins coming through a little bit there too. But they play nicely. It's not harsh tannins or by any means. Some good tannins there. It's creamy. There's some like dates or fig, kind of more figgy. Some figgy texture kind of there going with it. Really nice. I think it coats the mouth really well too. It's creamy. It's oily. A little bit of confectionery, like sugar-like. Really good with that. I like that a lot. That's got a little bit of that warm spice coming through. That's really nice on the palate. When you get towards the mid-back, well, let me get another sip here too. Let me refresh that a little bit. It felt like the finish was long, but I was really concentrating on the front and mid palate. So let me go back and see when I can get in the finish. Yeah. The finish on this sticks around. I give this probably a long finish. Really good, long finish. It's got layers. It's a nice experience. And you go from that kind of those dried fruits, some cherry, some of that oak tannins, a little leather. It's like warm spice too. Maybe a hit of cinnamon maybe, or something like that. Spice cinnamon or something along those lines. But really nice. It's got a nice finish. It carries through. Oak tannins are coming through on the back end of that. Maybe a little bit of pepperiness, but just a touch. And it kind of ramps down pretty quickly. But the finish hangs around. Like I still get the effects of it. Really good. That's a solid pour. And I got to say, you know, for 80 bucks, you know, when you look at these cigar blends, a lot of these cigar blends are going to be upwards of 100 bucks for the most part. You might find one or two that are kind of under that $100 mark. But for Barrell, my experience of Barrell at least, you know, Barrell is proud of their product, right? Tend to be pricey for me. So when I find something that's a little different, unique, and it's around that $80 mark, I'm all on it. Some Barrell products I do like. I like the seagrass. I think seagrass is great. Probably one of my favorite ones. The Barrell Bourbon store picks, I've not really pulled the trigger on buying one. I've tried them with friends, but again, they're always a little bit pricier for me. But for this one for 80 bucks, guys, I got to tell you, for a cigar blend, this to me would be a buy and back it up. If you see it, I think it's worth the purchase. If you're into those finishes. Now, you know, granted, some people might not be big into a lot of different finishes. So if you're not sure about the finishes, I would say try to go to a bar, or if you have a friend that bought it that is into it, try it out. See what you think of it. You might enjoy it. But my book is definitely buy and back this thing up. This might be my new favorite cigar blend so far. I haven't tried a whole lot in 2026, but how it did in the blind and what I'm tasting here, and my friends as well too, have all said this is really, really good. So looking forward to pairing a cigar with this. But again, let me know in the comments down below, what are some of your favorite cigar batches? I'd love to know. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, sip your passion.